Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the absolute configuration. Absolute configuration means RS configuration. To decide the configuration of the molecules. In this particular absolute configuration or RS configuration, firstly, the groups attached to the chiral carbon should be given proper priorities on the basis of following few rules. For example, here few groups are given. One is OH group, which is given more priority than other alkyl groups and hydrogen because of its high atomic number. So here, and then after giving the priority to the groups attached to the carbon, chiral carbon, we have to write those molecules in Fischer projection formula like this way. This is Fischer projection formula. And then we have to keep the least priority group or lowest priority group away from the viewer. Here, one molecule is represented in Fischer projection formula, in which hydrogen is given lowest priority group. After completing this slide, we are going to discuss about the rules to be followed while giving the priorities to the groups on chiral carbon. So here in this particular example, hydrogen is given least position or least priority, and first priority is given to the bromine, which has more atomic number than these carbons and hydrogens. So it is given first priority, and then ethyl group of the chiral carbon is given second priority. Methyl group is given third priority. Lastly, hydrogen is given as fourth priority or least priority. So this is the giving of priorities to the molecule groups present on the chiral carbon. Next, in third step, after giving the priorities to the groups, third step, we have to check what is the sequence of the given priorities to the groups. Here, the sequence of priorities of the groups is bromine is first priority, then second priority is given to the ethyl group, then methyl group is given as third priority. So we should move from first priority to the last priority group. Okay, now here in this particular example, from start from bromine, which is given as first priority, and move towards the second priority and third priority, not this fourth one is keep away from us. This is given in broken wedge, which is present away from us or away from viewer. So we should follow through first, second and third. This movement is present in anti-clockwise direction. So such configuration is represented or denoted by S. Such configuration is represented by S. Okay. So here what we done? Firstly, we have to take up the priorities of the groups. Then after writing those priorities over the groups, we should follow start from higher priority to the lower priority. that lower priority group is kept away from us, that is viewer. So if the direction of priorities from first to last is present in anti-clockwise direction, that configuration is termed as S configuration. That configuration is termed as S configuration. Here the same molecule and its different configuration. Bromine is situated as it is as the previous one. Hydrogen is also least priority group. The second priority group ethyl is here. Just those methyl ethyl are mutually exchanged their places. So now priorities are 1, 2, 3 and least one is hydrogen. So in this particular way the priorities order is present in clockwise direction. Is present in clockwise direction. Clockwise direction. This configuration is denoted by using symbol R. Symbol R. So this is about the giving RS configurations to the molecules or chiral carbons or chiral molecules. This particular configuration is known as absolute configuration. Absolute configuration. Next, you take up another slide. So, before assign R and S configurations, we should give the priorities to the groups present on chiral carbon or asymmetric carbon. So, to give priorities to the groups, we should follow certain rules, which are called as the Kahn-Ingold-Prelog rules. Kahn-Ingold-Prelog rules. Okay. This convention of rules is also called as the Kahn-Ingold-Prelog convention, which is also known as RS conventions. RS convention. This method of giving priorities to the groups is approved by universally and followed by all of us. Okay. Here we have a three-step procedure before giving the R and S configurations. To that we have to follow few rules. The first rule, here it is given in this particular slide. The first rule is draw the Fisher projection formulas for given optical isomer. Optical isomer. Here what we have to do to optical isomer or any enantiomer, we have to write that enantiomer in Fisher projection formula. In Fisher projection formula. Here one example is given. Lactic acid, its formula is C3H6O3. It is having a COOH group which is written at the top side of the formula, which is more oxidized one, more oxidized group in this particular lactic acid molecule, and then bottom portion is occupied by least oxidized group, that is CH3 group, methyl group, and two sides of that chiral carbon is occupied by two groups, OH group and H group. So this is the writing of Fisher projection formula for lactic acid. For lactic acid. If you convert this Fisher projection formula into wedge formula, hydrogen is present in a horizontal line of the Fisher projection formula, which is present away to the wear, which is denoted as broken wedge. OH group is present in solid wedge, which is nearer to the OH group, nearer to the viewer. This is COOH and CH3 groups are present in plane of the paper or plane of the slide. So this is the representation of lactic acid molecule in terms of Fisher projection formula. This is the first most rule to follow or to decide the RS configuration for a given molecule. Second rule, we have to assign a priority number to each group attached to chiral carbon. So here we have to give a priority number to each group of chiral carbon. Okay, the highest priority is 1. So for this we have to follow atomic numbers of the particular atom in the group which is directly connected to the chiral carbon. Okay, you have to follow the atomic number of atom in the group which is connected to the chiral carbon. Here this particular 1-bromoethanol is having 4 groups on chiral carbon: bromine, hydrogen, OH group and CH3 group. In this we have to find out the atomic numbers. Bromine atomic number is higher than this hydrogen. Hydrogen atomic number is 1, bromine is 35. In this particular OH group, oxygen is directly connected to the carbon. So we have to take up the atomic number of oxygen, that is 8. In methyl group, carbon is having connection with chiral carbon. Its atomic number is 6. So among these all atoms of connections, bromine is having more atomic number. So it should be given as more priority as 1. After that, oxygen is having atomic number of 8. So OH group is given as 2. Next, methyl group. In methyl group, CH carbon is having atomic number of 6. So it is given as 3. Lastly, hydrogen is given as 4th priority. So on the basis of atomic numbers of atoms of the groups that are connected to the chiral carbon are giving priorities to the groups. So this is the giving of priorities to the groups. This is rule 2 over. Priorities are given. Rule 3. Suppose a chiral carbon is connected by the isotopes of same element. Generally, isotopes are the atoms of same element with different atomic masses. At that situation, we have to follow the atomic masses of the isotopes. Here, this chiral carbon is occupied or connected with one OH group, hydrogen, deuterium and CH3, methyl group. Among these, OH group is having a connection of oxygen with chiral carbon which has atomic number of 8. Then methyl group carbon is having 6 atomic number. Hydrogen atomic number is 1. Deuterium atomic number is also 1. How can we give the preferences to this hydrogen and deuterium? At this situation, we have to give the priorities to these groups by observing their atomic masses. Atomic masses. Okay. So, if you give priorities to the groups according to their atomic numbers, oxygen will comes first, then carbon, and hydrogen and deuterium will be after carbon. In giving preferences to hydrogen and deuterium, mass number of deuterium is more than the hydrogen. Mass number of deuterium is more than the hydrogen. Okay, right. So this is the priorities. Oxygen is having more than carbon, than deuterium, than hydrogen. So this is the uh, priority. These are the priorities given the groups on the basis of their atomic mass numbers. This is the rule 3. This is about the rule 3. Next rule 4. Next item is what? Rule 4. In this particular rule 4, if the first bonded atom is identical in the groups, if the first bonded atom or the atom of the group which connects to the chiral carbon is called as the first bonded atom. If that first bonded atom is same, suppose observe here, this is chiral carbon, it is connected by OH group, hydrogen and methyl group and ethyl group. If you follow the atomic number rule, first preference will be given to the oxygen of OH group. Then next preference will go to the carbon of the methyl group and ethyl group. Methyl group and ethyl group. At that situation, we feel some ambiguity to which group we have to give priority. At that time, we see the next atom of that particular first atom. So in methyl group, first atom is carbon. After that, that is bonded with hydrogen. Its atomic number is 1. Whereas in ethyl group, first connected atom is carbon and next connected atom to that particular carbon is another carbon. So that this ethyl group is given as second priority. In methyl group, first bonded atom is carbon, then next atom to that carbon is hydrogen. But in ethyl group, first bonded atom is carbon, next atom of that carbon bonded is another carbon. So here atomic number of carbon is more than the hydrogen. So ethyl group is given as the next preference. Next, almost all we know about that. Third preference will be given to the methyl group. Fourth preference will be given to the hydrogen. So here this is the priority is given to the groups. First preference is given to the naturally oxygen containing OH group. Next preference is given to the ethyl group in which second atom is the carbon. Third preference will be given to the methyl group. Last preference is given to the hydrogen. So this is rule number 4. Rule number 4. Right. Next we go for another slide with a rule which has rule number 5. Sometimes some groups contain double and triple bonds. Some groups contain double and triple bond. At that juncture, we have to give the preference to the which bonded groups. Double and triple bonds that are a part of the groups attached to double bond are treated as multiply bonded atoms and equivalent number of single bonded atom. Here break and duplicate. So here this is the double bonded group. Here what we have to do, we have to consider this double bonded carbon as the number of two carbons. This two bonds with carbons means here we have to understand two bonds are having with that carbons. Okay, here 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 carbon is having double bond with nitrogen. That means this particular carbon is having a bond with nitrogen. That nitrogen is having another bond with carbon. So we have to treat the double and triple bonds as the number of atoms to that particular atoms in that particular single bonds. That particular single bonds. So this is rule 4, rule 5. This is the rule 5. Right. So then after assigning the priorities to the groups on chiral carbon, the lowest priority atom or group should be away from the observer. Here a model is given on slide. That red ball or the red color marked group is given as higher priority. Green color group has lower priority. So we have to assign that groups in the lower priority group should be present away from the observer. Suppose if you observe this carbon from front side, that group should be the lowest priority group uh, should be arranged more away from the observer. This is the precaution to take before assigning the R and S configurations to the molecules. After keeping the lowest priority group away from the observer, then we have to check in which direction the first, second, third groups are arranged around the chiral carbon. So here one example is given as chlorine is more highest priority group than propyl than ethyl, and least priority one is always hydrogen, which has a lesser atomic number. Then you go for the groups priorities. First priority group is chlorine, so you start from that chlorine and then propyl and then ethyl. So in which direction those are arranged around the chiral carbon? Clockwise direction. That is what? Clockwise direction. So that particular configuration is called as the R configuration. In Latin, that R means right or rectus. It is also called as, in Latin language, rectus or right. So in the right direction towards the around the chiral carbon, they are arranged. So that is called as the R configuration or rectus configuration. This is about the R configuration, assigning of R configuration. If that groups are arranged, that more priority groups are arranged around chiral carbon like this way. For example, here chlorine is first priority group, then after ethyl, and then after methyl. So if you move 1 to 2 and third group. This direction is anti-clockwise or counter-clockwise direction, or left direction of movement of arranged groups. So this configuration is called as this counterclockwise direction of arrangement of groups around the chiral carbon is called as the S configuration. In Latin, this S means sinister. S means what? Sinister. So by this way we have to assign the R rectus configuration and sinister configuration for left hand direction of arrangement. Okay, this is the R giving RS configurations to the molecules. Here few are given, which should we keep in our mind while representing or while writing the configurations of the molecules. Always you have to feel the position of fourth priority group should be present on back side. Should be present on back side or keep away from our eye or viewer eye. So then that prioritized groups arranged in clockwise direction. First, second, third substituents are present in clockwise direction. Assignment of configuration is R. Assignment of configuration is R. If the same fourth substituent is present on backside, if the first, second, third ranked substituents are present in counterclockwise direction, then it is called S configuration. If that fourth ranked substituent is present on front side or which is nearer to the viewer, then clockwise arrangement is present for the first, second, third ranked substituents. Then we have to give the configuration exactly opposite to the first configuration. So it is quite opposite to the first two configurations. Okay, right? Naturally, fourth substituent is occupied in front position. Counterclockwise arrangement is there for other substituents, first, second, third substituents. Then its configuration will be R configuration. So it is the process of giving configuration to the molecules. This is clockwise arrangement of the groups, which is given as R, which is it is anti-clockwise arrangement of groups around the chiral carbon, which has configuration of S. Next, here another one example is given in this below slide. This is OH is having more priority because of its atomic number, oxygen atomic number 8. This is methyl, this is ethyl. Ethyl group will be given naturally second priority. So 1, 2, 3, this is a clockwise direction of arrangement. So it is given as R configuration, equivalent to drawing the same thing. Hydrogen is given in wedge solid wedge. Always fourth priority one we should be given least priority, that is broken wedge. That is why the rotation is just toggled, and then naturally we will get a different notation. For that notation you have to give the configuration. For that arrangement of groups we have to give the configuration. This is the rules to be framed in our mind before assigning the R and S configurations. Next we see few examples before closing this class. Here you follow the same steps to assign the molecular configurations. 1-fluoro 1-methoxy ethane. This is the molecule in which if you give the what priorities on the basis of atomic numbers, fluorine is atomic number 9. These two are the carbons. Methoxy, it is oxygen connecting. Oxygen is having first connection. It has atomic number of 8. So fluorine is given as 1. Oxygen of this group is given as 2. So this group gets 2. Finally, methyl group will be given third position. Hydrogen is given last position. So this is the priorities given to the groups present on chiral carbon. But fourth priority group, the priority fourth hydrogen is given, that is present on the plane of page or plane of the slide. So we should keep that hydrogen away from the viewer. That means we should keep that hydrogen fourth priority group away from the observer. So we should keep that hydrogen uh, broken wedge line. Broken wedge line. Broken wedge line is always away from the observer on the in the Fisher configuration, so that we have to swap that priority as like this. So here what happened, this fourth priority group is given as just it is exchanged with the methyl group of this chiral carbon. Okay, next just swapped. Now you assign here first position fluorine, second position oxygen, third. So which direction of rotation? It is clockwise rotation. Clockwise rotation. That clockwise rotation is giving which one? R. Which configuration it is? R. But original, it is not original molecule. It is not what? Original molecule. If you arrange this hydrogen in a original way, you will get this. You will get what? This. So single swap is giving to that molecule as R configuration. If you arrange the first molecule, you will get opposite to that R configuration. This is original molecule which is giving as S configuration. Which is giving as S configuration. So this is the opposite. The original molecule is having opposite configuration what we obtained. Okay, right. Here fourth priority group is present on solid wedge. That is which it is fourth priority group hydrogen is present towards the observer. Towards the observer. So always fourth priority group will be given as away from the arrangement, away from the chiral carbon. So this hydrogen is given as this much. Okay, next arrangement is what its arrangement. These two are flipped. These two are flipped or swapped. So then we get 1, 2, 3. That is clockwise direction, and we'll get R configuration. All configuration. But the original molecule, if you write the same original molecule, then also we will get R configuration. Okay, right. Next, applying the single swap rule. In single swap rule, in theory, substance 4 is supported to be placed directly behind the stereoisomer series interferon RS. So here what happens? This is single swap rule. In this hydrogen, which is least priority group, is present in broken wedge, which is away from the observer, and you hide that hydrogen, fourth priority group. You hide that hydrogen, and then we'll get this configuration. These are these assignments of priorities 1, 2, 3. Those are present in anti-clockwise. anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means we will get counterclockwise path, that is S configuration. In practice, this because you get exactly the same result from the molecule it's done in original way. Okay, this is about the single hiding of least priority group to assign configuration. Now assign R and S to the chiral centers is also same similar. So just you observe these examples just by following the previous slides and CIP rules. The same thing here happened. These are the worked problems. These are the worked problems to assigning priorities to the priorities to the groups, and what that assignments of configurations to the molecules. So you practice these well by keeping those CIP rules in your mind. Thank you.